Okay, this is going to be a short video. I just kind of wanted to say some positive things about the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to try to keep it from going into negative at any point, because I saw some positives coming out. I see some positives coming out of this team, and I thought, let me just take a moment to go over these before the last 5 games of the season. On the defensive side, other than the last couple games, the Browns have really looked good at stopping the run. They finally made a first-round draft pick that makes sense. Okay, Garrett. Front office apparently didn't want to go that route, but thankfully the coaching staff stepped in and said, that's where we want to go. We want Garrett. He's been injured, but when he's not injured and when he's been in there and everything, you can just see that he's a load on that side. And remember, he's a rookie, okay? He's got things that he'll be developing. And when you see Ogbad, who's out now for the season, but when you see him on one side and you see Garrett on the other side, they were putting an awesome rush on. Who are you going to double? You have to double one of the two. You're going to probably double Garrett. He's getting double teamed. He's getting sometimes triple teamed. I was watching him on some of the plays this past week. So that's a real good positive. That's a real good positive. Of course, you've got Danny Shelton hanging in the middle, and he's looking stronger. He's getting a push in there. He doesn't make a lot of tackles, but again, you look at him, and he's getting a couple people on him. You're getting to the point right now where there's only so many people you're going to be able to double when all these guys are healthy. You got Jamie Collins, who I haven't been overly impressed with, but if you think about it, when he's in there, the defense looks awesome. So there must be something about him that we're not seeing as fans, okay? So I'm going to put that as a big positive right there. Jabril Peppers, I think the jury's out on that right now, but I'm going to put him in as a positive because I saw him make that big hit on the receiver. I've seen him make some other hits. I've seen him take the one guy on it. He got knocked down. His helmet got knocked off, but he brought the guy down, and he jumped up, and he was excited about it and everything, and I've seen him lay on some good hits. I think when the Browns find somebody else to play free safety and can bring Peppers up next year, which is what I'm hoping, I'm betting he's going to create a little bit of havoc up there. So I see a positive there. So overall, defensively, there's a positive. That's a positive. They're looking good and bad, but it is the first year for Williams and everything. Let's see what happens next year. Even if the coaching staff changes, hopefully they stay with a 4-3, because it seems like we have the players 4-4-3 right now. Let's switch over to the offense. Might be a little tougher over here, but it's starting to get a little better. Okay, Coleman dropped a touchdown pass last week. But let's remember, too, that this is his second game back, okay, off of a broken hand. So got to cut him a little bit of leeway right there because he's been making catches. It gives Kaiser a legitimate target, and you can see the difference between him and the other receivers that are out there right now. So I think Coleman's a positive. He can only get better. Duke Johnson, I don't know why the Browns don't use him more, but this guy is explosive. He can break. He makes breakaways. When he gets into the open, he's hard to bring down. I like Duke Johnson. Njoku, I don't know if I said it right or not. Njoku, he's got hands. He's big, and you can see him. He's probably going to be improving. I'll look for big things from him the second year. Got to cut down on the penalties. The offensive line is decent. I don't know that it's really hit its peak right now, but at the same time, we've had injuries on that line and everything. And when you take Thomas out, you've made a huge difference right there. But I see a positive right there. And then, as far we go over to who's coming back this week, Josh Gordon. Not going to go into any negatives on what could be on that end. I'm going to look at that as a positive. Josh Gordon comes back in there, does what he can do, everything opens up. Coleman on one side, Gordon on the other, Nakodu going down the middle, hit the seams right into there. Our running game has to pick up. And even Crowell, who can look decent and occasionally. Even Crowell should benefit from that because they shouldn't be able to bring safeties up and jam the line anymore. Okay, somebody's going to have to go over there. Somebody's going to have to account for Gordon over there. Somebody's going to have to. And if you don't account for him, Coleman's going to get open. Oh, I see some things coming right there that I'm looking forward to. And now my biggest positive, DeShone Kizer. I know I've been harping on him, but I'm telling you, take a look at this kid. Don't even tell me all this stuff about how you can't improve accuracy if you get out of college. Are you kidding me? Of course you can improve accuracy. First of all, it becomes your job, so you're throwing all the time. You're working at it. Now you're working with quarterback gurus like House and others that work on your the way you drop back, the way you step when you throw, the way you release, and so forth. Okay, yeah, of course you can improve your accuracy. Okay, so that's a positive right there. But here's what I don't think you can improve: composure. Look at Kizer. Throw it into the mess at the very beginning without even a veteran quarterback to help him out. Okay. Has a lot of interceptions, has a lot of sacks, but starts working on that. And they've been cutting down considerably, okay? His accuracy is getting better. He still throws high, but occasionally, but it's getting better. I don't remember a bad pass in the last game. Might have been one or two, but I don't remember him. His incompletions where there were 3 drop passes at least, had 4 or 5 thrown out of bounds because nobody was getting open. So you look at his completion record last week and everything, it was very impressive. That composure right there, but continue on with that. Okay, let's continue on with that. He gets benched, or he gets pulled out of the game twice. Okay, that's got to be tough on a quarterback, right? On your mental. He gets benched for a game. Then he goes out there, and he loses the support really of Jackson, who was giving him all the support, and all of a sudden seemed to be backing away and said, "Hey, he's going to have to start playing." He lost that support along the way. Okay, yeah, he's getting it back now, but he's earning it. And then we go to the A.J. McCarron thing. Okay, he's got to sit there, and he knows when the Browns are trying to get this guy in here that when they bring him in here and everything, he's a starter. McCarron's a starter. Okay, he knows that. So what's he do? He doesn't brood. He doesn't sit back moaning about it. I've had some quarterbacks that have said, well, trade me. You're going to bring in somebody else. Trade me, because they don't want the competition. Kizer's not that way. He's got the fans against him right now. A lot of the fans are just nitpicking everything the guy does. And I'm staying positive because I'm talking good things about him. And the media and so forth. But here's the thing. All that. You got everything thrown at him. He's, 20, 21 years old. You got everything thrown at him. And what's he do? He just continues to work on his craft. He continues to come out. His demeanor is there. He comes out. He doesn't make excuses. He works on his craft. He's getting better and better and better, but doesn't even like that because he wants to win. This kid has the qualities I think that you want for a quarterback. Maybe he doesn't become their franchise quarterback, but I think he does. And I think you can't give up on him right now. In the offseason, you can't, bring in a veteran, but not a veteran to start, but a veteran to help him and everything. And we'll talk about, what I think they should do in the offseason a little bit later after 5 more games. Well, hopefully we win a couple of those. But that's the positive. I see that as positives. I really do. And the biggest thing I see as a positive is Kizer and Garrett. Garrett, defensively, is going to be a handful. And Kizer, offensively, this kid is growing into a starter in the National Football League. Give him a little time. Look next year. See what he does in the second year. There are other... Hey, let's take a look once at Dak over there, right? Look at the problems he's having without that running attack and so forth, okay? So let's surround him with some weapons. Let's see what happens when Gordon gets back out onto the field. And then next year when they pick up a few receivers. You know they're gonna, right? We know they're gonna, and everything. And I think we got a quarterback of the future. And I think the Browns really, they look like if they play it right in the off season and they don't blow this draft and everything, I honestly think the Browns next year should make some big strides. That's my positive outlook on the Cleveland Browns here in 2017. Go Browns.